Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Here we go.
Danny, what's up, my man? What's going on? Warren
There you
Child,
go.
what's going on, my man? What's going on? Black, what's going on? USC Priority, what's up, my man? Look, man, how's everybody doing, man? We got a special guest today, man. And look, man, you guys already know yours truly is about to absolutely do backflips, somersaults, all kind of stuff up in this room right now. Because look, we got one of the biggest time commitments, and his name is Bear, man. If you don't know, now you about to know Bear Alexander and his dad, man. Bear, how you doing, man? Pops, how you doing?
I'm
Man,
doing
good.
well.
Pretty good. Just trying to weather the storm.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So, man, we're gonna jump right into this thing, man. And Bear, man, you are one of the biggest names that was in the transfer portal, man. Big time defensive tackle. And man, one of the things that hit my mind was, what was your reaction to the reaction? And what I mean by that is that when you hit the portal, it was kind of like for a lot of people around the country, man, it was like an unexpected thing, man. What was your reaction to the reaction?
I mean, it was kind of eye opening to me, just as far as deciding to, what I'm saying, step away and leave my brothers and, what I'm saying, go complete the mission. But my reaction was kind of just like, hey, it's another step I'm taking.
Absolutely, Pops. What about you, man? I mean, when you seeing all of the social media, I mean, he was on every news media outlet, 24/7 Sports. I mean, you name it. Bear Alexander hits the transfer portal. What was your initial reaction?
I don't know that I really reacted to it. I
Yeah,
we have been, in talks with the coaching staff and, just kind of trying to get to a some type of happy medium, right? Of kind of what would make everybody happy, and just knowing that that was a difficult conversation, and getting to that point was difficult, and just kind of knew what was coming. I already knew, so I really didn't react once it hit. But
yeah, yeah.
just going through all of that and having to make those decisions and stuff like that. Of course, that was
Absolutely.
yeah.
Well, look, man, we wanna do an official welcome here on this channel, man. Welcome to the Trojan family. We definitely appreciate you, man. But when we look at this, man, you had all this success last year, man. Being a freshman, true freshman, coming in there, everybody's seen it. I did a video about you the other day, a couple videos about you actually. You had the big sack, national championship game. You look like you was getting your grown man on, man. And then you hit the portal, man. What was the main reason behind you just wanting to take that next step and move and groove in another direction?
Just deciding, like my pop said in an interview did that today, we left a lot of chicken on the bone. So not really
Yeah,
getting the most out of the season that I wanted to get. I had dreams and aspirations of being a freshman All-American, but I didn't have enough snaps. So just being
yeah,
able to walk into a room and actually display my talent and have a significant amount of snaps. I mean, that's big going into this next season for me, especially going into year two.
absolutely. And so now you coming over here to USC, and I know you're very familiar with like Coach Sean Newer, man. He was at Michigan. And
Mm.
he had some big time guys at Michigan, man. He had Aiden Hutchinson. I think he went first round. I can't remember the other guy's name. I think he went second round. And then you come over here. Last year we had Thule, man, who was leading the country for a long time, man, with like 12 sacks. And
Mm.
he's getting ready. He gets drafted tomorrow night. And what's your thoughts on Sean Newer being a developer, man? Because I mean, a lot of people say, "Oh, well, this is Georgia." They had big time guys get developed there. But then you look at a coach like Sean Newer, and Pops, I want you to answer this too, though. What's your thoughts on Sean Newer as being the developer of coaches as well?
You know, I always, find, I guess you could say, find favor in guys that was able to play this game at a level higher than myself and higher than things that I've been able to been around. Newell is a guy that played in the league, so just having that understanding of what it takes to get to that point and survive on that stage, I think it's good for any kid in his development. So, having that firsthand experience, also taking that and being able to combine that with the fact that he can develop talent, which you saw in guys like Aiden Hutchinson and stuff like that. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a comfortable, easy fit for me.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And as far as like the scheme, like Barry, where do you see yourself more of the D tackle or nose tackle? I mean, where you see yourself plugging in at? Like, what are your strengths?
I mean, I say athlete anywhere down the line. Just watching how the Nua and Grinch was able to use Thule this past
Yeah,
year. I mean, he played anywhere from a 0 through a 5. So
yeah,
credit
yeah,
to them, of course, for putting him in position to, go out there and allow him to get 18, 19 sacks. So
yeah, yeah.
just
Which is
watching how.
yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely. Absolutely. So man, look, we want to know exactly who Barry Alexander is though, man. Like, when did it all start from you? When did it all click? As far as and both of you can answer this. When did it all click for you, man? Like, when did you know? I know you went to IMG Academy, then you were in Texas before, but when did you know that you had Barry Alexander type of attributes about you, man? When you talk about being a powerful guy that we've seen in that national championship game.
Like, when did I know?
Yeah, when did you know?
I mean, I try to treat it like I don't know. So we kind of just treat it like, man, the hay isn't in the barn and the work is not finished yet. So
Yeah,
we just
yeah,
treat it like job not finished.
yeah,
I try to treat it like I don't know.
yeah. Boss, when did you know he had that it factor? Because he got the
Yeah,
it
he
factor.
got it. It's not his job to necessarily know. It's more so, I guess, my job to know.
Yeah,
So I got to gauge these things in real time. Like, where is he at? Where is his development? How is he developing? But I
yeah,
think honestly, I probably knew. I mean, I knew he always had it because he just worked hard and stuff like that. But
yeah,
the moment that I just kind of knew was probably that run that he made like in the Under Armour game and stuff like that, because I knew the elements that he was up against. Right, he had a
yeah,
labrum tear. He had been playing with it and dealing with it all season at IMG. And we could have set it out and he could have went and had surgery and stuff like that to
yeah,
try to be prepared for the spring. But he wanted to finish his high school career. He didn't feel like he played enough snaps in high school, so he wanted to go out there and show himself against the best. And I watched guys tap out with lesser injuries and stuff like that. That
absolutely.
week. At the Under Armour game. So seeing him fight through a torn labrum and not complain and actually want to go out there and play every snap and dominate and play the way that he played in that game amongst top quality few of his peers. That's when I kind of knew. I'm like, all right, my son's is different. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a lot of good talented kids out here, but my son is different, and it's mindset, over everything.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. And when you look at him, man, and his upside, I was actually listening to a Georgia podcast, man, and they were giving you your props, man. They were like, man, we hate to lose him. He's solid, but his upside is extremely big, man. And hey, it's something we haven't. One of the things that I've told the guys on this channel, I said, look, last year when we got Caleb Williams, the caliber of player that he was, I said to myself, and I told everybody on the channel, I said, and this is no disrespect to nobody. I said, we didn't get the same caliber on somebody that could just give us that extra. When you talk about the defensive line, we had Thule, but you one of those big interior guys, man, that we really consider that can really help take this team over the edge, coupled with the guys that we have that's already around us, man. So we really appreciate your talent, man. Now, I don't know if you know this, man. I was looking at, I'm always looking at the college football playoffs, uh, the odds to win and all that. And so right now they got Georgia plus 280, Bama plus 50, USC. No, USC comes in at 4 with plus 600 or something like that. And so USC is in the mix, man. I mean, were you even? I'm sure you were, but were you even aware? Like, we right there on the cusp, man. Especially last year, really a couple games Did you know that USC was really right there? Like, what was your perception being at Georgia? Because you came from a powerhouse.
I mean, just watching the season they lost to Utah. I mean, just watching their production, we knew that, you know what I'm saying, they'll potentially give it a run this year, and we know they're gonna have a hell of a offense. So
Oh yeah,
just kinda idolizing it and just being able to come to the table and make a decision that, you know what
yeah,
I'm saying, we could potentially go over there and help contribute to win this year.
absolutely, absolutely. Pops, how was you viewing USC last year? Just well, I mean, I know you're a football guy. Like, what was your thoughts on it? Just how from a Lincoln Riley perspective nationally.
That's what it was for me. You got to
Yeah,
understand, like in recruiting, Lincoln Riley was like he was. If there's a tier of coaches, or a tier of schools that you have when you go through recruit, Lincoln Riley in Oklahoma was definitely in that tier one for us. Like they was a
yeah,
top tier school. They was somebody that we really considered um, amongst everything else. So it was a no brainer for me when he left him with the SC to track that and kind of see how that was going. So I
yeah,
saw the blueprint that he had at Oklahoma. That he kind of took some of the same things and brought him over there. The high-powered offense, Caleb Williams and Heisman trophy-winning quarterbacks and stuff like that. So if you understand football, which a lot of these people, I'm not sure that they actually understand football. And it's different for us because we are a football family. I am a
yeah,
high school teacher and a coach. I mean, you can see I'm at work now,
yeah,
so we do it for real. We study this game and we study trends and stuff like that. So we kind of know what's going on, but it wasn't really that for us. It was more so like family and just knowing and trusting who Lincoln Riley is and who Benny is and some of them other Oklahoma guys that's in that building that we were able to build real relationships with throughout recruiting.
man. Yeah, yeah. I'm glad you mentioned that, man. You guys already, for those who don't realize this, the relationship has already been established. When you're talking about Lincoln Riley, him being, a great recruiter, and the national perception of him, it was already established. It wasn't like this thing just really, and people really need to
Right.
understand that just jumped here and just came all about. And
Yeah,
so yeah, I definitely
I don't want
appreciate
it to
you.
seem like that. I don't want it to seem like well, yeah, they knew they was about to go win. Well, of course,
Nah,
we believe in them, strongly.
yeah,
But this relationship has been built over years.
absolutely.
Of course, we went to Georgia, and we didn't communicate and stuff like that. But that's what we wanted to see on the OV. We wanted to see how it felt. Did it still feel like it felt in Oklahoma? And man,
Yeah,
it's identical. Like that guy's still the same. Nothing has changed, even though he's in a
yeah,
big market now. Like it's encouraging to see that because a lot of
yeah.
people do change. Yeah.
So let me ask you this while we on that then. So Barry, I want you to answer this, Barry. So what is it about Lincoln Riley? Because even before he became our coach, I used to look at him from a distance, and I always said to myself, man, I wish we can get this guy, man. I mean, just his we had Pete Carroll, I'm sure we had Pete Carroll that won us multiple championships here. And then, he had that it factor. To me, Lincoln Riley has that same thing. So
Yeah.
Barrett, what is it about Lincoln Riley you think, man, that really draws attention from all types of recruits, man?
I mean, just being understanding, being a kid magnet. I mean, his personality, when you come around him, it's the same. He gonna shoot it straight with you, and I mean, that's coach. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? So,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Absolutely, man. And your position coach would be Coach Newell, man. I mean, you got a chance to really talk with him, chop it up with him for a little bit.
yes, sir. We talked a little ball before
Yeah,
I left.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm gonna get to a few of these questions, man. We had my man shout out to my man USC Priority. He's on Instagram. For those who are in here, go follow him on Instagram. He put up a couple of questions that some people wanted to ask for Bear last night. And there's a couple of them, man. And but before I answer those, ask that I wanted to ask you this, man. In 5 years from now, where does Bear Alexander see himself?
And I see myself in the league, potentially playing for someone's organization, and just being able to be successful and finish with my degree, be graduated.
Absolutely. And I believe you're going to accomplish that, man. Pops, in 5 years, where you see Bear?
Yeah. I mean, of course, in the league and stuff like that, but I try not to align everything to those types of goals and stuff.
Right.
I see him being a much better version of himself. I see him
Absolutely.
growing as a young man, growing, as a leader. Continue to do things that make his family proud, and just continue to be a stand-up guy.
Absolutely. So we're gonna get to some of these questions, man. Sheldon, let's see. Are you excited for this new start? This is Sheldon Christie question. And how do you fit in the defense? Sheldon Christie, are you excited for this new start, and how do you fit in this defense?
I mean, I'm excited. I'm ready to get out there and get to work, and I see myself being very disruptive in this defense. So I look
Absolutely.
forward to the season and just having success as a whole.
Absolutely. And I'm sure you met. How many guys did you have an opportunity to meet, man, when you were on your official visit?
I mean, it was a couple of those guys, maybe 12 or 15 of us was out watching the fight at the Money Jackson crib.
Oh, okay, you got the money. Okay. Yeah. Tank gave him the business, didn't he?
Yeah, I want to know a secret.
That was a body blow, though, huh? That was a kidney shot.
Took him out.
Yeah, man. Hey, that was a heck of a fight, man. Now, I know you guys originally from Texas, man, and me, I'm from LA, and we always, I think I told Pops about this, man. And I had Darwin Barlow.
Don't do it, man. Don't do it.
I had Darwin Barlow on here, man. The USC running back. He transferred from TCU to USC. He's there, and man, I had to ask him. I said, we got In-N-Out Burger. And I said, man, y'all got this little I made at Whataburger, man. What? Explain that. Hey, can you explain what is Whataburger compared to In-N-Out, man? I don't even think it come close, bro. Like, tell me about it.
Yeah, I gotta chill.
You saying they don't come close to In-N-Out?
No. I need you to go try it. Have you been to In-N-Out Burger?
Yeah, I've been to In-N-Out.
you been? Hey, so what? So hey, I need you to keep it 100, man. Don't just because you're from Texas. Keep it 100.
I don't think In-N-Out stand a chance.
That's all I'm saying, B. That's all.
You don't think it stand a chance?
We ain't talked about this. We have not spoke about this.
Hey, what is it about? What is it about Whataburger, man? That In-N-Out got the fries, man. I'm telling you, just throw some ranch up in there. What is it about Whataburger that's popping like that? I know they got breakfast. In-N-Out don't have it like that.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. You can slide through for breakfast. You go get you a taquito and some hash browns.
Yeah,
patty milk.
Go back. You can go back, spin back for lunch. Grab you a patty milk.
Patty milk.
It's just quality. It's the quality. The In-N-Out got them little bitty burgers. Come on, man.
You showed me that plate, man. Hey, man, that plate was unbelievable what they serving lunch out there, man. No, one of them kids is 800 pounds, man. I mean, hey, like some bricks. I mean, look at that. Hey, that's what they serve in the cafeteria right there. That's crazy.
Come on, man.
We don't. Hey, man, they don't get out like that in the cafeteria, man. In LA, man.
I love my Wayne County family.
Man, that's crazy, man. Let me ask you this question, man. Aaron says, "What's your major?
I major in education.
So you following suit at the Pops? Yeah, that's what's up. And then Trojan Ruben says, any plans to drop some Bear gear? Now, let me say this. The California sign got the big bear on it, man. You got to throw some type of gear on there, man. Some bear gear, man. Any plans to drop that?
Yeah, that's in the works. I mean, we working close to my agency now. I'm dropping a hotline, so yeah, for sure.
And they got a spot right outside of LA called Big Bear, California, man. They really need to be trying to connect too. Hey, and then Nas Strain says favorite pair of cleats all time. Favorite pair of cleats all time.
Favorite pair of cleats.
Yeah.
Favorite pair of cleats. Damn. That's a tough one because I don't really, I mean, like we was prescribed a certain cleat here at Georgia, so it was like,
Yeah.
I ain't
Yeah.
really.
And you had to follow suit with that.
Yes, sir.
So let me ask you this. Corey said, this Corey from Instagram question. He says, do you mind drawing double team? No, he says, do you mind drawing double teams all game? And how will you handle that?
Yeah, 2 on me, 1 free. So I don't mind,
Yeah,
I don't mind letting my backer trigger and make the
yeah,
play if I'm taking out 2 blocks.
absolutely. Brandon Jones says, what are your goals for this season?
I mean, I want to have double-digit sacks. Sophomore All-American, of course, first team. Just be more productive than I was last year.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And you had a good season last year. I mean, you really did, man. And you were very noticeable. And look, I mean, it's crazy because next year, not this year, but next year, we actually go to the Big Ten. And so we open up with an LSU in Vegas. In Vegas next year, it's going to be LSU, and then we start with the Ohio States, the Michigan, and all that, man. How you liking that schedule for next year, man?
I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited to
Yeah,
join the Big Ten and just compete.
absolutely, absolutely.
That's gonna give you a real chance to dominate every league, all the major ones. You did well
Absolutely.
in the SEC. Then you lead the SEC. Let's go and do well in the Pac.
Yeah.
Next year you get a chance to do it in the Big Ten. I mean, you do it in every league. What they gonna say then?
Hey, that's a great point, man. You literally were playing 3 conferences, man, by
Every
the time
league.
you done with. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. That's really, I mean, what you think about that? I mean, how many people get an opportunity to do that? That quick.
I mean, not many.
Yeah,
Get the opportunity to go ahead and, like I say, prove it.
yeah. So, man, look, man, we know you in and out, man, and we know that you had to make it over here. We had some technical difficulties, man, and we definitely appreciate you, man. Hey, what is the last thing before we get out of here? We didn't want to keep you over 30 minutes here, but and Pops, you too. I want to ask Bear first. What do you want to leave the USC family to know about Bear, man? When as he's getting ready to come on campus, man, what do you want them to know about you, and what are they getting in Bear?
Man, I want the Trojan family to know, man, you're getting a good one overall. You know what I'm saying? I love my fans. I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna give it my all, and we're gonna try to give it our best run.
Absolutely, absolutely, Pops. What about you, man? I seen you on the beach, man. Y'all look like y'all was lost in the sauce with that sand all running through your toes, man. That California beach, man.
It can do it to you. But no, I just want them to know that they're getting a very hardworking kid. That's just cut from a different cloth. He's very unselfish. He works really hard. He's a really good leader, and he's been through some very adverse situations that has prepared him for these moments. Right, like there's no moment that's too big. And I know how eager he is to get with those guys and just start loving on them and just be a part of the guys and become. Not even become, because I feel like he's that already. Like I'm proud of the steps that he's taking, but I know he's gonna go over there and become even more just of a leader, and I'm excited to see that progression take place for him. Yeah,
Absolutely, man. So, look, hey, we get ready to get out of here, man. We appreciate everybody for tapping in with us. We got a lot of people in here right now. I think we got 150 something. But look, we appreciate everybody. And Bear, look, we appreciate you taking your time out in your busy schedule. Pops, we appreciate you as well, man. And look, you guys hold on for just a second. Hey, listen, everybody, look, man, until later on, look, everybody stay blessed. We got some more commitments coming. Emmanuel Pragnall, you guys know he just committed. We're looking for the Houston guy as well. So look, man, you guys already know I'm gonna keep you updated. Appreciate everybody for tapping in with me, man. Until later on, everybody stay blessed. Fight on, fight on, fight on.
I know.
Yo.